Long before it was an idyllic Northwest tourist town, Langley was the home of the Snohomish Indian tribe. More than 50 years ago, some folks in town decided to erect totem poles along their waterfront. The problem is they had little to do with Native American culture.
The culture of Langley had no idea. They were completely blind.
This pole was carved in 1966 by a 17-year-old white high school boy. A photo from the Whidbey Record newspaper at the time confirms it. It includes Native imagery and is respectful toward the culture, but it was dedicated to the early settlers of Langley, the people who stole the land from the Snohomish tribe. This pole, planted in 1975, has a much more colorful story.
Sex, drugs, and rock and roll, if you want to think of it that way.
Is that really what it is?
And if you look at it, that's the story on the pole.
Snohomish Tribal Chairman Mike Evans says the pole tells the story of a young white man from Whidbey Island, a story of drinking, partying, and chasing women. That man, now 83, confirms its coded message to King 5. The Thunderbird that sits on top of the pole represents the cheap booze that goes by the same name. Chairman Evans believes the poles need to be removed and replaced with something more appropriate.
Yeah, it's kind of offensive. They have young people that do not know the culture trying to participate and imitate natives and not include the natives at all in that.
The poles have been battered by wind and rain over the past half century. The controversy over whether to remove them is tempered by the fact that they're both rotting and have been deemed safety hazards. The poles will come down. What, if anything, will replace them has not been decided, but City Council member Greg Sear is grateful they're helping to tell the full, true story of the city he loves.
I'm proud of our town. I'm proud that we are taking this on.
Eric Wilkinson, King 5 News.